Howdy everybody, and welcome to Table for One. Today we're here with Fire Tower, fighting fire with fire. We're going to be playing a two-player game set up today, and the premise of the game is that there's a fire in the middle of a forest, and you are a fire tower. You're playing as the person in the fire tower, and you're also kind of playing God. You're playing the wind god. Every turn, you're going to be spreading the fire around the forest, and it's gonna be moving around. The wind's gonna be changing and everything. And the whole premise is to burn the opponent's fire tower. Once that red square up there goes in flames, it's game over. They're dead. Game's very simple. First of all, each person gets a bucket. What does this bucket do? It lets you put out fire within your 3x3 fire tower area. Nothing else can put out fire in that area. Once you're set on fire in there, and you lose your bucket, you're kind of done for. But once you use the bucket, you also gain a little extra ability to place more fire, later. But I'll explain that when we get there in the game. Each person draws 5 cards. I tried hitting 5, but 5 didn't work, so we're just gonna do that, and then that guy can get those over there. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, pal. Enjoy. Game's pretty simple. Where the fuck did that go? I'll take this one instead. There it is. What? What the fuck? No, I didn't do that. Okay. At the beginning of the game, you choose the wind direction by rolling a die. So the wind is going to be going north. So I'm going to just put that north. And how fire placement works is you need to place this fire anywhere orthodontically adjacent to the pre-existing fire. So in this case, it's north. I'd either place it here or I'd place it here. You cannot place it diagonally. And then you can do that by building off of the fire as it continues. If this whole section's on fire, then anything north of one of those fire tokens will suffice for that. There's 4 different types of cards. There's wind, which lets you change the direction of the wind to whatever the card says, or you can roll the die to choose a wind direction other than south, anything that's not the direction that the card shows. And the last thing you can do is you can place a fire gem south of another fire gem. So let's say I play this. I'm not going to change it to south. I'm going to play a fire gem south of the fire as long as it's adjacent. So I'm going to place it either here or here. I'll place it there. Sure, why not? Fire cards let you place fire. Water cards let you get rid of fire. Like the wind cards let you do some wind shenanigans. And then these purple cards are special. They're fire break cards. They let you place down these little fire break tokens, which means fire cannot spread to that specific spot. They cannot be placed adjacent to each other. So if I have this one, I want to place one there, and I play another one of these, I cannot play another one there. I have to play it like at least one space away. And after you use your card, you draw another one, and then it goes to the next person's turn. And the game continues until the fire spreads so bad that it hits one of those orange squares on either side of the field, at which point it's game over. This little middle fire you cannot put out. That is there forever, because otherwise you just put out the fire and then nobody wins, and then what the fuck are you going to do there? If you draw a firestorm, a lot of crazy shit happens, but you'll see how that goes when it pops up in the game. So those are the basics, and I hope you enjoy Fire Tower, everybody. Okay, so I've reset the board, so now we're in a bit more of a less chaotic state. So let's draw some cards. So I'm going to draw 5. That is probably the worst starting hand, but there's his hand. Much better hand than my starting hand. But that's okay, because we'll be fine. So of course, game starts by rolling for what direction the wind's going to be. It's going to be north, I guess. You know, we're just keeping it still and true. So I get to place a fire token in a northern direction, so I'm just going to place it there because it's closer to their tower. And now I get to do something. I may as well just start going crazy. Ooh, before we do that, we have to put this back into the deck. I have to reshuffle that, because once we draw that, all hell breaks loose. So I'm going to play Flare Up, which is placing 3 in a row in a little line. It could be horizontal or vertical, doesn't really matter. It doesn't depend on wind either, so I'm just gonna lay it like this, so that way I have more options for northern, because the wind still is north. And now I draw a card. I got a Burning Snag, which is like a little square. So now we go over to their side, and they have to place one north, so they're gonna place it over there, just because that's the furthest north that they can actually do. That doesn't really hurt them. And they are going to change the direction of the wind to west. So it showed west on the card, so they're just gonna go blip, blip, blip. Now it is west. So now next turn, someone's gonna have to go. The fire's gonna have to go that way. keeps it away from them, which is what they want. So now it's my turn. I have to place a fire. It has to go westward, so I will place it there. It's furthest away from me. And then I don't really care too much about it being west. It's still pretty early game, and there's a lot of fire on their end. So we're just going to place some more fire on their end. A burning snag, which is a little box of 4. So I'm just going to go right over there. So they're already in a very precarious position, but they do have some water, so they could hopefully get rid of some of that. So now it's their turn. They have to place one westward. They're going to place it there just to get a little bit of a leeway. What the fuck just happened there? What is this? I don't know what this is. Okay. So never hit alt in. Oh, it's the table. Okay, it's the very black table. Okay, got it. Okay, so let's do. I think smoke jumper would probably be a good idea, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do smoke jumper. So how the smoke jumper card works is you choose a fire and you clear everything surrounding it. So you still keep that middle fire, but everything else gets cleared. So I'm going to choose here, and I'm going to get rid of that fire, that fire, that fire, that fire, and that fire. And so now that fire is still there, but I can get rid of that pretty easily, just about anything. And it's way less scary. So it's good. They don't draw a card. I draw a card. I don't draw a card. I draw a card. Lots of explosion. But in the meantime, it's our turn, so now we have to go, once again, westward. Does not change. We're going to place it right there. Because again, it doesn't have to be adjacent to this fire. It has to be adjacent to any fire. So I'm going to put one right there. Make it easy for me. I still have all these freaking directions. Never eat soggy waffles. And I guess we can mess around with that. Let's have it go east. And now I draw a card, and we move over here. So now they get to play something eastward, which kind of sucks for them because they only have so many options. They're just gonna go there, and now it's their turn. They're gonna go, I think on the offense. Yeah, they're gonna go on the offense. So they're going to do an explosion. So how an explosion works is you choose a fire, and actually, you know what? Let's save that. Let's go for a burning snag, which is another square 4, and they're gonna place that right on top of there. Now they have a bit of trouble going their way. And they draw a card. It is a flare-up, which is pretty good for them. So a straight line of fire. Pretty cool. Direct. Never soggy eat waffles. Never say Edith won, because Edith can suck it. Can we get an Edith? There they are. Here's Edith. Here is who we are playing against today. Look at them in all their glory. Let's make them nice and big. Yeah, Edith. So there's Edith. You never say Edith won, because Edith's not about to. So let's just keep it that way. So of course we gotta put a fire. It's gotta go eastward. Eastward means this way. Going that way. And then let's do a fire break, I guess. Actually, no, let's do this. Let's play north, but then let's do the third option with north. So the third option is placing one fire gem north of another fire gem. So I'm gonna place mine north of this one. So it goes right there, right up into their business. And I draw a card. Scratch the line. Place 2 tokens within 1 space, horizontally or vertically. Pretty cool. So now it's Edith's turn. Edith, how you doing, Edith? Alright, good job, Edith. Good stuff. How much you place one of those little tokens eastward, huh? There you go. So now what are you going to do? You have a lot of fire. This cat's got some fire on him. They had a plan, and by gum, they're going to stick to it. They're going to make go boom. They're going to make boom go boom boom. They're going to start there. So how this works is that fire turns into a fire break. So now that can't be set on fire, but now everything else around them gets set on fire. So now there's a lot more fire to deal with. However, there's a little bit of like a saving grace. So then that's their turn. They draw a card. What's it gonna be? It's east. They got some wind. That's pretty cool. Because it's wind, you see. That makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going east. And I don't have any freaking good. I can't even go north. So I might as well just use east to place another fire gem eastward, just to really fuck them up. And then I draw a card. I definitely just drew east off the discard pile. There we go. Okay, dozer line. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Getting lots of fire breaks. I'm gonna shuffle this again just because I feel like I'm getting a lot of the same types of cards. So now they have to place this eastward. There, we can place it there. Lots of fire in a very big area over here. There's lots of just little lines of fire going here, which makes airdrop pretty easy choice for Mr. Cat. They're gonna get rid of that one, and that one, just to keep it a little bit away from their fire tower. So now they get to draw a card, and they get the fucking fire. I just shuffled this. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. Firestorm. So how does the firestorm work? Well, I'm going to tell you how the firestorm works. So, step 1. Roll the wind die. West. Now, the wind changes west for now. However, what this means is that every fire that can have a fire token placed west of it does. So this one gets a fire token. This one gets a fire token. This one gets fire. Fire, 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 fire. There we go. So a whole row, a whole blaze of fire has been added to this board, which is freaking terrifying for Mr. Green over there. Mr. actually has no way to stop this. This is actually really bad. So they're just gonna fucking figure it out, I guess. Next step. Wind, again, going north. So now the next turn's going to be north. Now the last thing we do is if anyone wants to discard some cards, they may feel free to do so. So get rid of 2 cards, to draw 2 more cards, and they're going to get water and some more fire, another explosion. And as for me, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to get rid of the one that's towards me, so I have both of those. We're going to say get rid of west, so let's get rid of discard west, do your reforest, and draw 2 more cards. Some fire and north. Okay, that's pretty good. This part I don't know about. I reshuffle it back into the deck. It doesn't necessarily say to do that, but it makes the game a lot more fucking insane, so we're going to do that. So, turn passes back over to whoever's next, which is me. So, well, me. Yeah, it's me. What a surprise, am I right? Special guest star, Tom Brady here, everybody. Oh, it's me. I'm Tom Brady. No, it's not. It's me. I lied. I'm a liar. I'm sorry. It's pathological. So I get to place 1 north. So you can remember they changed it to north. We're gonna play it right there. We're going to play the Burning Snag, placing fire there, and there. Finally getting a hit off into their zone. Keep in mind, only the bucket can get rid of that. But the bucket can only be used once, and it has to be within the fire tower area. So I could just get rid of this. I could get rid of that, and get rid of that, and like this line. But I feel like we're gonna save it for when it's really bad, because we do have a little bit of hope here. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we draw another card, and turn passes over to Edith over here. Or Meedith. I guess Meedith makes sense because it's me. It's Meedith, myself, and I. So I place 1 north. They may as well just place it over there. And so now they have 2 options. Right? They either need to get rid of the fire that's in their base, or need to change the wind. And I don't know if they want to use the bucket this early on, but I think we just kind of have to, because on our next turn, if it stays north and this is still there, then they can place 1 here and then like burning snag this. If they had it, if they had a burning snag, they can burning snag this square. Or let's change the wind. I feel like let's hold off on our options for now. We're going to change it to south, just because I feel like that somehow makes more sense right now. And then we're going to draw another card, and we got some fire. Fire engine, that's really good. So we'll probably use that soon. And now it's their turns. Now they have to place 1 south. They're going to place 1 right there. You know, it's the southeast part of the land they can hit. And they don't have any fire, so they're just going to try to get rid of some of the fire near them. So they're going to smoke jumper this shit. They're smoke jumpering right there to get rid of all of this fire. Boom. Almost no threats for Mr. Green right now. Mr. Green is in the green. That's pretty sick for Mr. Green. God damn it, they keep getting a bunch of hubbub. But I mean, they have a lot of defensive potential right now. With that said, it's still south, so we're getting some fire that way. And now we will do something a bit crazy. We're going a little crazy. We're gonna keep the fire there because he didn't play a fire card, right? Think about it. He didn't try to go for the onslaught. He didn't go for the murder that he easily could have, assuming he had fire, which he didn't. If he didn't, he may have drawn a fire. We're playing even riskier. So honestly, I don't remember what I drew. So we're just going to, well, first, do we place 1? We placed 1 there, yes. And now we're gonna flare up. We're going to shoot a line of fire right up in his grill. We're getting really, really close. He thought it was safe, but we're gonna get real close and personal to this guy's fire tower. We mean business here at Edith Lane, and a burning snag. That's really, really good. But now it's their turn. They still have to place 1 south. They're just going to keep placing over there. And they're just going to do a little bit of this action. They're going to play 1 north, and they're going to go right there. They're just going to get a little more burnt up in there. And then they're going to draw a card. And they got some more water. Okay. So not exactly what they needed or what they wanted, but it's something. So they have to place 1. Which one is it? North? South. Oh, south. Oh, great. Well, we're just going to get right in there. How's about that, mister? And you know, I was going to put out our fire, but maybe it just makes more sense to go absolutely apeshit with the burning snag. Why the heck not? Or we could, we're gonna burning snag. I was gonna say we can explode that and get like that whole little edge there, but no, we're gonna burning snag just right up in there. getting really, really cold. Oh, you know what? No. We're not going that way. We're going this way. Because now, if he doesn't change the wind or get rid of some of that fire, it's going south. It's going to hit there. And they're gonna die, and they're gonna lose, so they don't want to do that. But first, they draw the card, and they get a little thing. Cool for them. They get to place one south. They're just going there. What did I used to? I have no idea. There. Don't have a way of killing yet, so they need to get rid of this fire real bad. But they also need to change the wind, because if they're gonna place one south, they're just gonna go right back there, and they probably have fire kill them. There's really no way to win here. I think we kind of fucked up somehow. Yeah, because I mean, if we bucket that, they can still just play. If they have any fire at all, then we lose, and I'm like 90% sure they had some fire. So don't really know if there's a way they can actually come back from this. Yeah, because they don't do anything there. And again, the bucket's the only thing that can get rid of fire in the fire tower. So he's just kind of screwed. He's gonna try it. He's gonna go for it. Yeah, get rid of those two, because I mean, I don't know there's no real other option to get rid of those two. And since you didn't use a card, you didn't really need one. She's gonna go south. Gonna place it right there. But you know, Edith feels like she's been a little too aggressive, and also because this game's it's literally been not even 20 minutes. We're gonna stretch it a little bit. They're also gonna use their buck to get rid of that line there. And they're feeling a little bit generous, and they know that the cards are the same. Doesn't really matter. They go south. Well, guess what? The sound's going right there. And he sees this pacifism, and he's like, you're an idiot. But also, he still can't actually really save himself. So, what does he even do? I'll tell you what he does. He does this. He discards this. That way, he gets to roll the die and get something that's not south. North, actually. Pretty big. Got the north disease going. So now you draw a card. Got an airdrop. Pretty cool. Keep in mind, this fire, we still can't put that out. That's just kind of there. We did not defend well at all. Edith sees this, like, and he's just like, all right, well, we're just gonna play some super cool. Let's just push this water out. Because keep in mind, their water is completely fine. They're completely safe. They don't have any fire still in their zone, so they're just gonna go blah blah blah. And they're just gonna do that and draw a card. Get some more fire. Pretty cool. Back over here, gotta place one north. Place one right over there. Is there anything you could do to put more fire? No. So you know what? We're just gonna airdrop. And there's really where am I going? Airdrop. We'll airdrop this. Oopsie! That's more fire. Don't want more fire. More fire bad. More fire out of water. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. That's bad water. That's like gasoline water. Imagine a fire truck is full of gasoline. I guess fire trucks have gasoline in them, but like the hose is full of gasoline. Fire hydrants full of gasoline. Just starting more fire. Arson. It's like a fire truck, but it's like you'd call it a water truck then. It's like a opposite. Like because you know, fire truck. They're not really made of fire. Anyway. Edith, or what, Meedith? Yeah, Meedith has no fucking clue what the hell we're talking about. So they're just gonna, play one, of course. North now, they're gonna play one right there. Meedith has every opportunity to murder this person, but they're having fun. They're having a good time. So they said, screw it, I'm just gonna put out some more of this fire. So what do I care about any of this? They're getting rid of that. Get rid of that fire, keep them away. Keep them away in that bay. They get an airdrop. Great. They can just keep this train smoothly moving. Somehow Edith keeps getting all the damn fire cards. You can suck it. But they have north, and north says there. Where is it? There it is. North says there. And, actually, if your bucket is empty, we're going to use Reckless Abandon. We're going fucking apeshit. If your bucket is empty, and there is fire in your tower, you can use your turn to discard a set of 3 water cards or 3 fire break cards to place 2 fire gems. So I have fire in my tower. You bet I have fire in my tower. We're doing that. We're placing 2 fire gems. You want to go in there? And they're going there. Putting more fire into their zone, and then we draw 3 cards. Yippee yahoo. We got an Ember. Ooh, Ember's pretty cool. Ember's good. I like Ember. Back to their turn. They must place north, and they say north be that way. And Edith does not appreciate this. Meedith is very upset about this, and honestly, they could start crying. Look at this. Edith is so sad. There's fire in her house. What is she gonna do? She's just a stupid cat. What's there to do? She's crying her eyes out, and she's just she's fucking pissed, but pissed enough to scare him. Not pissed enough to go for the kill. They're going for flare up. Keep in mind, this game should have been over like ages ago. But boom, more fire. Just completely coating this person's house in flame. Just to see what he can do. And you know what he can do? He can place 1 north. And if he had a burning snag, That'd be great. But instead, you can use this Ember card to move one fire gem on the board to any space. It can't be put into a fire. You can't move a gem from a fire tower area. So you can't take this one, put it over there. But you can take one and put it into a fire tower area. You see where I'm getting at? And then they draw another card. Great. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle again. And then we go back to Edith. It's north, right over there. And I mean, we're done dicking around. What do you think, Edith? We're done dicking around here. Edith, have you gotten your justice? Have you gotten your just desserts? Have you just got desserts? If you only just have dessert, that's completely fine with me. Are we just? I think we're just. I think they are super just. So much so they're not even gonna set fire. They're just gonna let the wind take it. The wind blows west. Where? Anywhere. It could be anywhere. Zoom. Oh my God! On fire! And Mr. Green's freaking all his money is just rolling around in flames, fire, burning everywhere. There's no hope. He is burned. He is melted. He is dead. Mr. Green has lost the video game, but it's also a board game. It's a video game. It's a video game of a board game, so it's technically a video game. If I had a board game of a video game, you'd call it a board game. So this is a video game, and Mr. Green has lost the board video game to Edith. God damn it, Edith. Well, hey, you know, I'm Edith. I'm Edith. This is great. Good victory, me. High five. There we go. That's called victory. Victory tastes like tears. Clearly. I mean, look at... Oh, I mean, you can still see it. Look at that cat's face. Look how happy they are. They won. Tears of fear. Definitely not joy. That's for sure. There's fire in their house. They need to evacuate immediately. Why are you still here? Run. That's not the Egypt, by the way. That's you guys. That's Fire Tower, baby. It's super cool. Except it's not. It's actually fire, so it's not cool at all. But it's very hot. You know, like a pocket. It's real hot. So yeah, I mean that's about it. That's all I got. Fire Tower, everybody. Go out and play it. This is a really fun game. Thank you all for tuning in to Table for One, and I'll see y'all next week or next 10 days, so we can have. Bye bye.